Zeta is low-key. Johnny Knoxville just gave Jackass fans the surprise of a lifetime. Here's a fun fact. The Jackass film franchise has grossed $487 million total. And considering the budgets of these movies have never been bigger...
Hi, Kyle.
Yep, should have done jump school.
Still alive. Now I can't get any more self-reliance. I don't think I'm gonna finish it in the next 2 hours.
Hell yeah!
So I want to wait for it to here. Still this. I ain't getting sick of the NPC. Do that 4 times. I have to again use still in first place and second place. That guy went up almost 800 since the last time I saw him. He was at 150 last time. That was what? 8 hours ago? Jesus. 3 SMGs, 1 pistol, and 1 launcher. Get to gamble in like maybe 8 minutes. Yippee. Let's like get the Jaeger pistol just like that gun. And then you have to beat on it. Congrats on having 5 more to go. I have 5 more to go and 3 elites. Come on, elites. Oh, what? Stop sprinting immediately every single time. I didn't hit level 250 last night, but I'm going to hit level 250 today. I did 7 weapons to Doomsteel yesterday. I could have gotten 8, but I was too tired.
I'm not perfect, but that shot works.
Me and the same but straight strat seems tedious. It's just boring. Just repeating the same thing a million times. Yeah, give me 100. Alright, Shadow! Ready? Stupid scat. It's not letting me sprint. Yeah, try to sprint and it's like stop sprinting immediately. Ammo again. Can't miss this. Hydro. I think this is my second to last stream though. I don't think I'm gonna finish it during this. But the next stream is the finale stream. One more elite, and then I have 5 weapons left. 3 SMGs, 1 pistol, and 1 launcher. Most of these, like, DLC weapons just not have good camos. The first 2 weapons, like, the first 2 DLC weapons were have the best level 250 camo out of all of the DLC weapons. The Maddox and the Kogod. I get to gamble again in like 3-4 minutes. Took me like 10 minutes of gambling last time to get 2 weapons. I also got 2 ray guns out of it.
Not perfect. That shot worked.
I would have grabbed one of the ray guns. I can like make progress towards Wonder Weapon thing, but I'm trying to get closer to Dragon Canyon though. Oh, just reloading. There we go. Nothing. You missed nothing, Hydro. Okay, 5 more guns. I have to go gamble on the mystery box again. I'm hoping to get the Jaeger pistol on the box, but I don't know if I will or not. Well, I can't buy another self-revive, so that's pretty cool.
Alright, roast is going.
Okay. 5 more weapons. If I get the Arc M1 launcher, I think that's going to be the final weapon I do. So I'm going to get to 9 credits and I'm just not going to finish it. So I remember the mystery box was in Zarya Cosmodrome, but I don't know if it still is or not. That one's not on. Ash Red.
Hell yeah. Fuck stairs.
Yep, it's still in Zarya Cosmodrome. Oof. So that is. I thought I accidentally clicked an exit. Give me an SMG, please, and a pistol. Why the? That's one of the weapons I need. That's one of the weapons I need. I don't know why I keep punching the box. I think I'm on the spectrum. It looked like the freaking X9 Maverick. That's the reason why I punched it. I already have the driving done, goddammit. Punch! Jesus.
I actually do have all day. Thanks for asking.
Use no damn Kogot.
Don't worry, Garrett. I left the water running, so that way it don't freeze.
And that mystery box just stopped working. Awesome. Actually, 115 I go.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's not where it is. Not the one in exit.
Yep. Should have done jump school.
It's the one in Van Dorn again. Figure out all the zombies. No, because then I'll flip around. I could clear out most of them. I don't even feel like doing all that.
Hell yeah.
That's
Fuck
not
stairs.
Van Dorn. I did not click black water. You can't even tell the Van Dorn from here.
Girl.
Yep. Should have done jump school. Hell yeah. Fuck stairs.
Time to Campbell to get another one. It'll be
Worst supply officer ever.
bro. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? That's a ray gun. I'm dead. And there goes all my fucking perks, because it does not have the weapon, and now I don't even have my fucking. Okay, never mind. I just lost the NPC. I don't have all my perks because I'm trying to fucking gamble, and I don't even have a self revive, so I'm like actually fucking cooked. That's another NPC.
That shit isn't weird enough to get this.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that one zombie. I have to go rebuy some perks, but it's fine. I have money. Razor! I don't have fucking mule kick.
Oh yeah. I can work with this.
Go to Genus. Bro, buy armor.
Should have done jump
No. Buy mule kick. And my weapon should not despawn, right?
Is this mule kick or mule piss?
Shouldn't. Hopefully. It's still there. Right? Now I'm gonna go rebuy some perks before I flip the round. I already did flip the round, god damn it. Never mind, I'll buy perks when I load back in. Okay, there's 1 point on the carbon. Don't you need the razor? Do you? I need both. Once I get both of these done, I'll only have to do the RK9 left, which I found one last night, but then when I tried to grab it from the box, the shit just disappeared. Didn't fall to the ground, didn't go into my inventory. The shit just fucking vanished. It really pissed me off, because I wanted to do the RK9. But anyways, these 2 weapons, and then I have this, and that launcher left. And gambling for one specific weapon kind of sucks ass. Fuck it, give me all the perks. Spend 200,000 essence. Can't wait to get this fucking camera right then, bro. So fucking boring. Then I have 400% to go for. I'm gonna get level combat rating 84 and end game today as well, because there's like a bug to do that. Basically get every single exotic skill in the game. Just have to have teammates for it. They patched the. Are you sure they patched that bug 2 days ago? Because that video came out yesterday. Or a day and a half ago, something. Yeah. Either it came out yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't fucking remember. Need more elites.
$20 million.
Well, the video came out 4 days ago. Fuck. Only need 8 more elites on this gun that I get to do with the next one. Yay! Mamma mia! MK has exactly 100 more kills than the XM325.
Textbook.
I was at 12 elites yesterday. Not 12 elites, 12 Doomsteals yesterday. Now I'm at 25. Or, was it yesterday? Not yesterday. 2 days ago I was at 12. Now I'm at 25. So I got 13 in the last 2 days. So that's pretty cool. Fuck that. 7 more elites on this weapon. Yippee. If I can get to 27 before I have to get off, that'd be awesome. I feel like I can. I've gotten 1 weapon done so far. I've only been on for 28 minutes. And I've gotten this one 3. So I've killed 7 elites in 30 minutes. Because I had 6 on the NPC before I did that. So fucking close. I can taste NEXUS Horizon, bro. Nitro, where'd you hear the information of which they fixed that glitch 2 days ago? 6 more. Emergency medical kit. You can now craft this up and revive up to 4 times. Urgh. No one rewrite egg roll. Okay, I think that was some form of racism. I don't know. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do this shit. It is so fucking boring. I want to play multiplayer. I have fucking 7 fucking DLC weapons I can do in multiplayer. 7 fucking weapons. Seven weapons is insane. The game dropped like barely 2 months ago. It's already fucking 7 DLC weapons. Like 48 levels or something on this Mark II rifle. You can't hide from Uber Klaus. Uber Klaus' elite ball knowledge. $151. I mean 150. 5 more elites. 5 more. Like 10 minutes. This is so fucking boring. I wish y'all could like interact with me so I'm not going fucking mentally insane. Nexus Horizon is the unemployment camo, guys.
Insurance upon your corpse. No extra charge.
Four more leads on the car in 57. You have to find the RK9, the Jaeger, and the ARC M1 launcher. City boy! Okay, I'm gonna get a haircut. Okay, Hydro.
sure you do not live to see another dawn. Kill list updated. You are target number 1. Sure you do not live to see another dawn.
Off goes the creek.
These clouds will friendly insta-kill. With a normal horrid cancer on your corpse, no extra charge.
maggot trap.
Kill list update. You are target number 1. I am strong. You are strong.
One and done.
Klaus will threaten me. Come give me a hug. Double points. When I defeat you, I will dance upon your corpse. No extra charge. I will ensure you do not live to see another dawn.
not perfect. That shot was.
All you want. I can target. Fire sale. Kill list update. You are target number 1.
Okay, Kyle.
I am strong. You are strong. List updated. You are target number 1. Insta-kill. Bonus points. When I defeat you, I will dance upon your corpse. No extra charge. Run all you want. I never get tired. Is Klaus not friendly? Come give me a hug. Update. You are target number 1.
I've only been on for an hour and I almost have 3 weapons done. It's kind of crazy.
I will ensure you do not live to see another dawn.
Off goes the creature.
Insta-kill! I am strong. You are strong. Insta-kill! I will smack your bones off.
I should have just shot him with the freaking razor, bro. God damn it. Hey, are you still there?
When I defeat you, I will dance upon your corpse. No extra charge. All you want. I never get tired.
Here's the skill. I have to go camp on the freaking mystery box again. Only 3 more weapons. I get to go camp on the box again.
Hell yeah!
I just went to the wrong thing. I went to the wrong place.
Put your name underneath and grab it, okay?
Yep, should have done jump school.
This is so cool.
Hell yeah! Fuck stairs!
I've never gotten to do this before. Durka, Durka, risk of death. Durka, Durka, in the jihad. Be sure, but I'm not good then. Durka, Durka, in the jihad. Be sure.
You know the spaghetti is her absolute favorite, so this may seem like the perfect addition to her foodie collection. This ready for spaghetti behind everyone take is perfect. It's super soft, it's comfortable. We have tornado sauce, and we even have a youth version. Behind everyone.com. If you've been following Jordan for long, you know the spaghetti.
Yep, should have done jump school.
What's this beer like? Okay, now what's it taste like?
Hell yeah!
My name is
Fuck
Durka.
stairs!
I saw my submitters and it says, I don't need a bagel. So I took the 4-ounce. You can't stand on that. There's nothing. I saw my If I had a family, I had that windshield wiper out throwing power up. You need to break up with them. He's on.
Hell yeah! Fuck stairs!
Turka, move on the jihad. Sherpa, Sherpa. Buckle up.
Do not skimp on the firepower.
Oh, Turka. Sometimes it's look here. Now I'm hungry. Oh, no bullshit, okay? Hey, what's for dinner tonight? Please, thank you.
Red
I
mine.
got a deer herd. That's what's for dinner tonight. We'll slap the crap out. Hey, buddy. Me and you are both for fucking lying. Until a cop asked me who the hell that was. I ain't never seen you a day in my life. What the hell that was? We just at a gas station. No, we wasn't racing. No, I'm not riding with you. I'm not riding. Bitch, I'm that kid. Look, I'm sitting on a platform morning, but I'm saying, only a cat.
I'll be back to torture ass.
Bitch.
Defeat.
Alright, don't be a dick.
No extra charge. Kill list updated.
About a little urgency? You'll all get what's coming to you.
I will ensure you do not.
Bring out the worst of you. You know that, right?
I am strong. You are strong.
Yep, should have done jump scare. Hell yeah! Fuck stairs! So, what do you do with the cash? Long-term investments? Tell me it's not...
Yeah, I saw the thing. Ooh. Wait, let me grab the RK9, please. Thank you. Now I have no more SMGs, and I literally only have to find the RK-M1 launcher now, after I do these two guns. If I can remember where the thing is, right here. It's over here.
Yep, should have done jump scare.
Hey, Mazza, it's not worth them. Any ideas?
Think of yourself with a twist.
I never get tired.
I'm telling you, folks, they're trying to demonize ice.
Hell yeah! Fuck stairs! Yep, should have done jump scare.
It's the Jaeger and the RK-9.
Lay it in the middle of the boat ramp. When I'm trying to go fishing, it's literally 40 seconds.
I'm gonna flip around again, just so that when I load in, I'm actually in spawn, not where I was when I flipped around. I think I flipped it.
That's where he started with the set. People doing the same thing. This was an event at a church there. They people acting on immigration detainments and and making a list of all the attention to. That's where he started with the set. People have been doing the same thing. This was an event at a church there.
Shit.
People acting on immigration detainments.
I'm gonna need to get these things packed. They need to have the shotgun thing built into it, because my god. It took me 7 minutes to not only get 2 weapons out of the box, and killing the elite. Gonna have to find the Arc M1 launcher though, so that's gonna suck ass. Literally the only weapon I have left.
It's the time of year for big smiles and
I have 3 of 6. Golden Damascus. W.
Cheerios. Made with whole grain oats.
The Warzone grind is probably the easiest and fastest grind. It's just the most mind-numbing.
Ooh, spicy. Not your snack.
I have 61 kills in the Mirage and 80 kills in the AK. Ow! Dickhead. Lock in, Kyle. Gotta get them camos, bro. I don't know, because I did it when it was still bugged. I don't know if it's still bugged. Hydro says it isn't. So, it's just basically getting five kill streaks.
We've been here, what, 2 weeks now?
Okay.
How's he not found us
Only
yet?
have to do 28 more elites. 28 more. Actually, not 28 more. It's less than that. It's 26 more. I already had progress in this pistol. No, I mean the camo and how it looks. Oh, it's ass.
Oh, you fucking kidding?
It looks terrible. That's the worst master camo in the game. The molten gold camo isn't as bad looking as Starglass. The molten gold still does it. Molten gold's the only bad endgame camo.
what does that do? Get offended and try to say I'm too black, but the reality is that y'all never let the fact that he's black. So I'm gonna be clear about one thing. I know my good black history, but this looks like modern day slavery. And they have been
Come on, bro. Why? What is the worst MP camo and worst zombies camo? Zombies, Doom Steel's the worst. Multiplayer, all the camos in multiplayer aren't bad. I guess Tempest, but Tempest isn't a bad camo. It's just like the like worst looking one of them all. Okay, 25 more elites. In King Romer's call start. It didn't. Yeah, it cuts off after you say Star Glass. I don't know what you said after that. Say what you said after Star Glass.
I'm not your snack.
Oh, yes, he did. Yo, this pistol actually shreds. What? Let me get this thing level 100. It's on like 4 levels off or something. How many times? Too many times. $24 more leads. Didn't he fall asleep? Yes, he did. It was during his multiplayer 100%er grind. Because he got donated like $2 grand. That's why. Like, This guy like donated $100 like 20 times.
You cannot hide from Ilderhouse.
Off goes the trigger.
I am strong. Ilderhouse.
Should I make myself suffer and do for? No, do not.
Update. You are target number one.
There's level 96 on that pistol. Only need 23 more elites. Just do it normally, Kyle. My god. Go on freaking Resurgence Casual, and then just get 5 kills without dying 5 times. Opinion on the Maverick. I'm pretty sure it's meta in Warzone. At least it was when I was doing the grind. But they have done some nerfs and buffs on weapons since then. No.
Yes.
I've been on for an hour and 46 minutes. Also, I want to finish my grind before I have to get off.
Oh.
Yes.
15 minutes farting.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Get the jobs. I get the jobs.
This is the weapon I'm currently using, and it smacks ass.
Max ass is crazy.
I believe that means it's good.
Use the abbreviations.
I don't know. Do I need like 2 more levels in this gun and get it level Prestige Master?
Smack your bones like twigs.
Tell him to kick his ass.
It says kiss.
I can't read.
Kyle, shut your dirty whore.
All you have to do is basically 2 more weapons, Brayden. You could just let me have it for like another hour. You can have it for however the long you want. You just let me have it for like an extra hour. You can have it for however fucking long you want. Actually, no, you could have it for 4 hours. 4 hours. Well, I want to be able to get on later with the boys. 4 hours. You can have it for 4 hours, Brayden.
You said
4. I said 4.
Give you an extra hour. You said I can have it until however long I want.
You can have it for 4 hours, so I need to get on with the boys later.
He said, I give him.
He needs to get on some boys later.
That.
Yeah, and also he said, if I give an extra hour, I get for however long I want.
I said 4 hours.
No, you said however long.
I need to be able to get on with the boys later.
I know you like boys. I don't care if you want to get on them. It's kind of gay, but I'm not going to judge.
You can have it for 4 hours.
I'm
Brayden.
judging the fuck out of you.
Okay.
Consider yourself judged.
Fine, Jared. 12 points. Yes.
Who do
Yeah,
you mean
I
by
told my friend,
you and Kyle? Ah, you and Hydro,
What the
Kyle.
fuck is wrong with you?
No, you don't. You don't ask people that.
It's a game in class. Whoever
You don't. No,
So
that's
folks,
definitely
bro.
not a. That's two.
Okay. I should have this camo grind done in the next hour and like 10 minutes. Hopefully. Hopefully.
No.
Hydro's like getting his hair cut or something.
Yes.
Twenty more elites. You think you could do that? I don't even know what half of what you said. You're going to a birthday party or something. You get Hydro back from his damn haircut.
Is that can you guarantee me a gun owner tonight? Our government in the U.S. will never become a tyrannical government. Can you guarantee that?
There's no way I can ever guarantee that any government will not be tyrannical.
Well, then the debate on gun control is over because I will never.
Ooh, I hit level 250 next. Hopefully, yeah. After that, after I save and quit one more time, I should be level 250 at 3, and that's 4 hours from now. Well, my brother will have it from 12:15 until 4:15. So.
Let's cover tech.
And that'll probably be okay.
Waiting on the police. That girl put her hands on me again. Because if I put my hands on her, she call the police, will we be having this?
Jay, I'm really close. I only have 2 more weapons to do.
I'm not a punching bag.
I never get tired.
Only 20 more elites. I also just hit level 250. 20 more elites and then I unlock Nexus Horizon.
More than enough for 3 new pairs of shoes.
Well, I'll have to find the Arc M1 launcher in the mystery box.
Swap their beauty driving 23 and not sipping in and kick back optimizing careful. Oh my goodness. The actual result.
Yes. Yes, you should, Kyle. Yes, you should. Yes, you should.
So fat region is 48% West Asian and 51% Ashkenazi Jew.
On to my final good weapon.
The
RK9. The RK9 and the Arc M1. One's really good and one's the worst weapon in the entire game mode.
The dress just exploded in total fraud. It has nothing to do with the actual result. But the actual result was Ashkenazi Jew. 51% Jesus. So fat region is 48% West Asian and 51% Ashkenazi. What caliber of revolver did you get shot with?
The vest was the cheapest one, so it could take a 38. I got a 38.
I just gotta be back in here before I have to get off. It's on Haven's Hall. Should I wait for it to go to Rebirth?
To shoot me. We drove out the
I mean, depends on if you're like trying to get your loadout off spawn or not.
This exit, and I'm like, okay, make a right, and we ended up on the fire road. We get out there,
I feel like this SMG might be good enough just to not have it back. It like one shot. Yeah, it's doing. Okay, it is legendary though. It's probably the reason why it's doing so much. Doing 2,000 a headshot. 2,900. One taps to the head. So, actually, I need to try to get Damascus as fast as possible. Yeah, Rebirth is definitely faster. I don't know, Kyle. 19 more. 19 more. I cannot wait to get Nexus Horizon and PlayStation.
This is a joke, though. But yes, realizing that was a bad joke. But it's a bad joke.
He needs to get his ass back on.
So, I mean, you did say Steven, and so you are going to go with us, okay? I do got to process you. You're going to sit tonight in jail, okay?
Oh, I can change my level color. Probably because it has ass in the name. Probably.
Bailey reveals the real reason she thinks she got hired by WWE.
I was the only wrestler, and all.
I use a new level color because it matches my thing, and it actually looks good.
I was like, show them, you know, and I really think that's what got me hired. I was like, super boring. I was basic. Like, there was nothing special about me, but I think because I was helping them, that made a big difference.
Carrie, what are you putting on the pizza?
The cheddar bites.
Ooh, Katie, what do you want to put on the pizza?
How about bananas?
Bananas? You got it.
Bitch, gross. You're fired.
What are you putting on the pizza? Onion.
Yes.
Well, we're in for it today. Yeah, so our pizza consists of broccoli cheddar bites, onions, banana.
So close.
Alright, so we have our new pizza, banana, onion, and broccoli cheddar bite.
Okay, there's literally what? If you were to put Stargrass right next to Apocalypse, what do you think?
Hey Jimmy, how you doing, buddy? I know it's your birthday, and you pulled out of your pocket a lemon.
I don't even know what you mean by
You
that.
gave me a lemon, and you said you weren't. I forgot the show business aspect of it. No, yeah.
There's so much to explain.
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you that you want to do?
So I went to Bible study and I got done, so I was trying to go get like pizza, and I saw a car going like up and down the curb. I saw them doing bad things in the back seat.
Like what?
They were like combined.
What's Well, that's the mountain where people go, but sometimes they do sins.
I knew I saw you there yesterday. Oh, John has the same car as you.
I always come back. W Hydro. We only need 19 more elites.
They're pretty.
If you were to compare them, Apocalypse is 150 times better than Starglass.
So I went to
Actually, I can just.
Ever have one of those tiny period emergencies you weren't ready for?
Hey, buddy, give me the fake. My girlfriend's all like, oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
What do you mean? You just said it was on the foot article.
It's fine, Anthony. I'm busy.
It's his job. Look.
Prestige Master on the Arcane 9. I think I just hit Prestige Master. I could be wrong. I don't know.
And here, we need more butter.
Okay. Now we got no butter.
Dave, I get a refire. What did you just say, Luke? Come on, Dave. Fine.
I get to be on until 12:15, so I have another hour. I get to be on.
You've got to be fucking.
So I should finish this camera grind in an hour.
Quit. Fine. But I'm not the one you have to tell. You gotta tell Jane. And I know you don't have the guts to do it. Fine. I'll come to his face. Okay.
She grew up
I need to find the Arc M1 launcher. And I'm gonna get it 9 credits, and then we're gonna load into survival. All 3 of us, and then I'm gonna go unlock Nexus.
Love slots?
Folks, that tanker gave us the slip, but we'll stop him here on Pluto. Your call? So I go check in. He starts, comes up next to me at the counter and gives me a lot of nonsense. I just turn my back on so I don't want to hear it. You got stuff on. Yeah.
Can't hear them sirens?
You
Oh. I come around the way. They call me decent.
Yes.
Decent. Right? The side
Yeah. What type of shit? What you trying to get on?
I should have animated the candy cane part of this. I won't be home till like 12:30 soon. So yeah, just stay in the stream. Then you can watch me unlock it.
You live in New York and you are on Saturday night.
Oh my god.
No, Joanne.
Little girl, means once, and nobody said bless you, so Damien got in.
Imagine, Coleman, a man whose wife makes me money than he. You live in and you are on Saturday night.
17 more leads.
No, Joanne.
Little girl, means once, and nobody said bless you, so Damien got in.
Can you imagine, Coleman, a man whose wife makes me money than he?
I got my WrestleMania moment because Cena had to go to the bathroom. I mean, they're supposed to have a match with Slater, but he got cut. And Cena is one of the most selfless things. Who's the top guy, doesn't have to do things like this. Was in there, and then she's like shaking his head, and I think he was talking like Michael Hayes and another one of the producers. He was like, I think we're gonna have to cut it. They were heavy on time. They had gone over. All of a sudden, he looks at me and goes, I have a bathroom. And I went, what? He was like, you just have a bathroom. I don't know what, 8 minutes, 6 minutes? I was like, 6. He was like, all right. And he just walked out of the gorilla. Now I had to go. And so I got my WrestleMania moment because Cena had to go to the bathroom. We were supposed to have a match with Heath Slater, but I got cut. And Cena did.
Post night out makeup stuff. So let's see if we got the manager. Let's see if we can find Todd. Hello. How are you? We're looking for the transportation company. Safari Transportation? Looking for Safari Transportation? No Safari Transportation? Safari Transportation, 617. We're just looking for Safari Transportation. No, but this is registered for Safari Transportation, 607. Also, we don't know. We're asking where Safari Transportation. We don't know. Okay, so the business is not. So let's see if we got the manager, let's see if we can find Todd.
He saw intruders on his lane and fired a warning shot. But the men in the woods turned out to be game wardens. They charged him with reckless endangerment. Now this judge must decide who broke the law.
We were walking through wooded areas, checking for traps, baiting. We came on to Mr. Hart.
What's activity for PS5? Well, I was hoping to get 1680. Thanks. Maybe one more.
Hey there, Forrest.
You good guy.
You want me to get rid of your body, buddy?
I don't want to touch zombies for a long ass time.
Yeah, well, you can't have mama smoke right now. How about we play?
I want to play with my Legos.
Okay, buddy, let's Legos then.
I love to put the smallest Lego in my mouth.
Well, you can't do that.
Oh, she told me I can't have mama's milk. No, you can't have the smallest Lego.
But Forrest, it's dangerous.
Let me get this straight. You're in charge of me? My house?
But Forrest, it's time for bed.
Mama always sing a song before they go to sleep.
Okay, yes, I will. Hush, little baby, don't sing.
Keep singing. Put my name in it. I like it personal.
Hush, baby Forrest Whitaker, don't say a word.
You got
16 more. Guys, my brother's trying to take the PlayStation, even though he already agreed to getting it for 4 hours when I finish the grind.
Did you know for Star Trek 4 The Voyage Home?
This is really kind of stupid time. Because like, okay, you didn't do jack shit. Okay.
Poor Melch.
My brother's taking it at exactly 12:15. I also just
Poor
killed that
Melch
elite with the wrong
is
weapon
part of
because
chili.
he was distracting me.
Flavor Fiesta chili.
The scene is.
Oh my god. What is happening? What is it?
16 more elites, and then I unlock Nexus Horizon.
When I defeat you, I will dance upon your corpse. No extra charge.
Yes, is it one thing? Erica.
No, I have 16 more. I tried. 16 more.
So let me tell you the Delta extraction. They built like a replica of the building and they're blindfolded, like going through it,
I had to find the Arc M1 launcher to do the 10 final elites as well. So that's going to take 14 years. Also, you can get the arrow launcher from the box now. I saw it earlier. So I didn't even have to, like, get a new game for that. But I still did for the...
He was knocking them down one by one. I'm like, wow, this guy's pretty good, you know? And I didn't know who he was because I didn't watch wrestling before I started, right? So he comes backstage and I said, hey, man, you're pretty good.
15 more.
He got a little offended, like...
My brother was, like, distracting me, and I accidentally killed the elite with the wrong gun. So I basically wasted 2 minutes. That sucked.
Hey, well, you're pretty good. I'll tell you a quick story. I didn't know something.
So how would you pronounce? How would you pronounce? Jimmy, how would you pronounce this word? I would probably say liver noir. Liver noir. Close. Ladies and gentlemen, on the count of three, let us pronounce this street name for Jimmy. 1, 2, 3. Liver noir. Liver noir. How would you pronounce Jimmy? How would you?
I need 4 more, and then I can complete this event.
That's the picture right there. What are you going to do? What do you want to eat? So my breathing is limited, so I have to be careful to just do anything. So you can't breathe. So I only get up for the limited things, really. Like what? Like eating the main one being to cook. So that's one of my passions. What are you cooking? What are you cooking? So usually what I do when I first get up is make breakfast with my wife. That's fun cooking. The egg is hiding behind the bacon and the fat. Jesus. That's the kitchen right there. What are you doing? What do you want? So my breathing is limited, so I have to be careful to just do anything. You can't breathe. So I only get up for limited things, really. Like what? Like you could be the main one.
Holy lag.
That's one of my passions. What are you cooking? What are you cooking? So usually what I do when I first get up is make breakfast with my wife. That's my kitchen.
The only part of the best cook I know.
Also, it's the best cook, but it's not the power of everything. How many eggs? How many eggs?
I have to say the other thing for me is standing up and cooks it in butter. And then he makes sandwiches.
The thing is 50 levels. I thought it was 48.
He's very
I think I was thinking of the Warden and, or the Noble Line. One of them had 48.
6 pancakes. Some pancakes are hiding. How many bacon? The egg is hiding behind the bacon and the spam. Jesus! That's kitchen right there. What I think? What do you think?
So my breathing is limited, so I have to be careful to just do anything.
So you can't even breathe.
So I only get up for limited things, really. Like what? Like it's the main one being to cook. That's one of my passions.
What are you cooking?
That I'm good at.
What are you cooking?
So usually what I do when I first get up is make breakfast with my wife.
That's pancake. Is that pancake?
John's probably the best cook I know.
Of course he's the best cook because he likes it.
I love everything.
How many eggs? How many eggs for?
I would have to say that Joey cooks for me. It's salmon when he cooks it in butter, and then he makes sandwiches next to it and Brussels sprouts.
You cheat on him.
He's very
Jesus,
good.
how many bacon, how many pancakes, how many eggs? What is going on here? Jesus! That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 6 pancakes. Some pancakes are hiding. How many bacon? The egg is hiding behind the bacon and the spam pancake. Jesus! That's kitchen right there. What are you going to cook? What do you want to do?
So my breathing is limited, so I have to be careful to just do anything.
So you can't even breathe.
So I only get up for limited things, really.
Like what? Like
eating the main one being to cook. That's one of my passions.
What are you cooking?
I don't even know what the worst gun in BO6 is, Kyle. I'm gonna assume it's the Dissector. And the worst gun in BO6 is the RKM1 launcher. And I feel like the Dissector's better. But I might be wrong on what the worst weapon is.
You cheat on him. Jesus, how many bacon, how many pancakes, how many eggs? What is going on here? Jesus! Jesus! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 6 pancakes. Some pancakes are hiding. How many bacon? The egg is hiding behind the bacon and the spam pancake. Jesus! That's kitchen right there. What are you doing? What do you want?
So my breathing is limited, so I have to be careful to just do anything.
So you can't even breathe.
So I only get up for limited things, really.
Like what? Like eating
the main one being to cook. That's one of my passions.
What are you cooking?
I feel like the Dissector is better than the RKM1.
So usually what I do when I first get up,
you can like bounce the blades off the wall and crap.
Joey's probably the best cook I know.
And the RKM1 launcher has a charge up and it shoots a laser. And half the time it doesn't even one-shot a person. So, yeah.
You cheat on him. That's like...
when I first get up is make breakfast with my wife.
That's pancake.
I'm assuming you mean in Warzone.
Of course it's the best cook because you like to love everything. How many eggs? How many eggs for?
I would have to say that Joey cooks for me. It's salmon when he cooks it in butter.
If you were talking about the worst and best weapon in the worst weapon in BO6 Warzone and the worst weapon in BO7 Warzone, Shadow SK. Actually, no, the Warden for BO7 and the Sarkov from BO6. Actually, no, the SVD from BO6. Or the Dissector. If you're saying the HDR is the worst gun in BO6 Warzone, you're definitely on the spectrum. You don't want to know the SVD. Yeah, the SVD is fucking terrible. We need 13 more? Yeah, 13 more.
Jesus, how many bacon, how many pancakes, how many eggs? What is going on here? Jesus!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is so boring.
How many bacon? The egg is hiding behind the bacon of the spot. That's kitchen right there. What is it?
So everything is limited, so I have to be careful to just do anything. So I only get a limited thing like the main one is being to cook. But that's one of my passions.
What are you cooking? What are you cooking?
Finally, sour cream and onion. First get up, just make breakfast with my wife.
That's not cooking. Is that not cooking?
Don't follow the bread for basics.
Of course it's just because you like it. How many eggs?
Chips.
How many eggs?
And I mean,
I'm watching King Robert's Warzone iridescent grind video, and he got rejected from working at Burger King. He did a whole ass job application, and he got rejected.
She wasn't scared, boy. She said, "See you later, boy."
He was talking about it like 2 days ago as well.
Fun.
Someone like told him to like get a job, and he said, "I tried, and Burger King rejected me."
That's not where I'm at.
Have you ever wondered what's going on in your state in Fallout? Obviously,
12 more, boys. 12 more.
Washington, D.C., or a select few others. Luckily,
2 more elites, and then I have to go find the Arkham one.
Environment is like in Utah, and I seriously love that. Seeing Zion, a place me and Paris have been to many times, come to life in a Fallout game was pretty amazing. So I wanted to make a video looking at all the information we have on every state in the U.S. and what the current climate might look like for them. I want to make it clear that many of these states have almost no information and only references to them found in
Explain to my son what
So for
hemorrhoids
those, I'll mention their references and some interesting info. We won't be speculating on what they might be like, and we're going to focus on only the
Swollen
confirmed
veins in the
canon
lower
elements.
rectum.
I don't want to get too
Internal
long-winded on these,
hemorrhoids are
especially the
usually
places
painless.
we've already
Finally, you should be glad the HDR is actually shooting bullets.
May cause pain.
Subscribe. We always appreciate you guys, and enjoy.
So they're veins in your ass as well.
Except backwards. Why? Because why not? And also
Don't work
because
out
a lot
with the
of
ass.
states A through C we've already seen. We want to talk about new states and new things.
The SVD
Also,
couldn't shoot
next
correctly to
state,
save its life.
we basically have no reference.
Yeah, and it does like no damage. It was like a 7-shot kill or something.
So while
I didn't even do the
appear
SVD.
in any Fallout games,
So
yet, it does get a few shots.
I have like maybe 3 or 4 kills with it on Warzone. That's about it.
Quite have the best of luck elsewhere. First up, we've got the Great Khans. Depending on how things go during the second Battle of Hoover Dam, these guys might just pack up their cams and head north to Wyoming. Honestly, not a bad choice. Less NCR breathing down their necks. And
Could one of you give me a good...
settling.
Why are you trying to use a C9? Just do the BO7 camo grind, bro. Why are you trying to use BO6 weapons?
White Lakes take off into the wilds of Wyoming. But, turns out, Wyoming's winters are no joke. Half of them freeze to death, and the rest just scatter to the winds, never to be heard from again.
Unable to shake the memory of their brutal defeat and the dead horse's savagery of battle, the white men feared further reprisals. They fled north, out of Utah, into Wyoming. The wilderness was harsh, and the first winter claimed over half the tribe. When spring came, the survivors of the
One more elite on this weapon, and then we're on to the final freaking weapon.
I think we can agree that maybe a nuclear winter wasn't such a great idea. These are the only references we've had for Wyoming, unfortunately. I think Wyoming would be a cool place to see. Mutated bison, geysers, it could make for an interesting setting. Similar to something like West Virginia in 76.
Speaking of West Virginia, let's talk about Appalachia and Fallout 76.
Your mom married an
Like
idiot.
Mason said earlier, we don't want to get too long-winded on games that we have already experienced, so we'll just go over the highlights
I'm getting
and things of that
Doomsteel on the RK9 in 3 minutes.
Depending on who you are and how you say it, is divided into 6 regions, each with its own unique identity and challenges.
The forest, with its rolling green hills and small scattered settlements, serves as a starting point for many survivors. Further north, the Toxic Valley is a wasteland coated in chemical residue, a deadly reminder of the pre-war industry that once thrived there. Travel south, and you'll find yourself in the ash heap, an industrial hellscape where coal mines still burn long after the bombs fell. The Savage Divide, a vast mountain range cutting through the map, hides remnants of the pre-war elite, while the mire is a dense, fog-covered swamp filled with mutated orbs. Then there's Cranberry Bog, a region as beautiful as it is deadly, home to the remnants of the Enclave and the fearsome scorched beasts that dominate the skies. Though Vault 76 residents were meant to rebuild society, they emerged to find Appalachia already filled with stories of those who had tried, and those who had failed. The Responders, a faction made up of emergency service workers, had attempted to help survivors.
In a couple minutes, I have to go and gamble on the mystery box until I find the Arkham one.
The Brotherhood of Steel made its way into the region, establishing strongholds and fighting off the Scorch, but even they were unable to hold their own. What remains of these factions is scattered throughout the world, pieces of history waiting to be right. Beneath the surface of Appalachia lies a web of pre-war secrets, particularly when it comes to its government and military operations. West Virginia was home to several classified facilities, including the White Spring Bunker, which acted as a shadow government hub where even high-ranking officials could survive nuclear annihilation. This bunker, heavily automated and still
I just looked at the carbon and discovered it. I did the crits for it.
Outside of
never did the specials for it.
Pre-war West Virginia was also home to projects like the Free States Movement, a group of survivalists who distrusted the government and took extreme measures to prepare for nuclear war. When the bombs did drop, they retreated into bunkers beneath the mire, only to meet a
I'll just do one grind at a time and stop like switching in between grinds.
Which turned out to be well justified, but in the end, isolation wasn't enough to save them. Of course, no.
I know you meant on zombies.
Without its cryptids, the legendary creatures of West Virginia folklore brought to life in terrifying ways. The Mothman, a winged, glowing-eyed enigma, appears throughout the game, sometimes as a passive observer, sometimes as
okay, we're on to the final weapon now.
Monster, inspired by real-life UFO encounters, roams the land in its eerie floating form.
It actually shows infestation.
Headless brute
29 of 30.
Some twisted pre-war experiment. These creatures, alongside the mutated monstrosities left behind by the war, make Appalachia one of the most dangerous and mysterious.
See how long it takes me to find this launcher.
But what West Virginia is like now, and also outside of the Appalachia region, is anyone's guess. We have no info on it beyond 76, which took place nearly 200 years.
Gotta go to Zarya Cosmodrome again.
A lot of stuff could change in that time as the radiation morphs the wasteland even further.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news for my friends in Washington, but we have hardly any information to go on. And honestly, I think Washington and Seattle would make a really interesting setting for a Fallout game. In Fallout 76, in the town of Charleston, we can find a piece of junk mail. This one right here. It's likely one of those marketing scams designed to make the person open the envelope. We can see that it came from Walla Walla, Washington, from a company called Rockwell Clearinghouse. This is currently the only piece of lore we have mentioning Washington, which seems crazy. In Fallout 3, Jack Smith claims that Virginia has been gone for over 200 years, yet the spirit of the Commonwealth of Virginia supposedly lives on in Andale, a small settlement in the Thacker Wasteland. Meanwhile, in Fallout 4, we get glimpses of Virginia's past in places like Thicket Excavation, which once ordered materials from a company based in Petersburg, Virginia. Though Fallout 76 focuses on West Virginia, Virginia itself is referenced quite a bit throughout the Appalachia. The Robco Research Center in Cranberry Bog is confirmed to be located within Virginia, thanks to messages from its administrator, Lisa Bills. There's also Camp Venture, which started as a military training ground for the endurance and survival training of the Virginians program. This suggests that the region was once a key location for military preparedness, something that likely played a role in the war effort before the world collapsed. Even characters in Fallout 76 have ties to Virginia. Lacey Drummond and this person, that I can't pronounce their name, both hail from the state, with Lacey claiming that Virginia had more hot zones than even the radioactive wilds of Appalachia, which seems wild considering how ridiculously mutated the Appalachian region is. Joe Cree comes from the Virginia coast and was adversive because meeting someone while traveling along a Virginian road. One of Virginia's most iconic locations, the Shenandoah National Park, appears in Fallout 76 as part of the Skyline Valley region.
Nice. Fucking up my shit.
Dance upon your corpse. No extra charge.
Make my day worse. Dare you.
That's not the right freaking launcher.
I never get tired.
Oh. That's an LMG. Anyone? I'm assuming you can still get the Arkham one from the box. I know you can get the arrow.
Shit isn't weird enough. We get this.
I don't even want that. Made me drop my freaking good gun.
Is safe. Over the years, the canyon became home to survivors, scavengers, and later warring tribes that
Come on, give me the freaking launcher.
The first known post-war inhabitant of Zion was Randall Clark, a former U.S. soldier who fled here after Salt Lake City was destroyed. He lived in isolation, documenting his survival in journals while watching over newcomers from the shadows. One of these groups was a community.
And that mystery box doesn't work anymore.
A peaceful tribe
Yippee.
Clark, whom they called the Father in the Caves, as a guardian. But Zion's peace wouldn't last. Over time, warring factions, including the brutal Whitelegs, emerged, leading to violent conflicts over
Where's
the
the thing
land. When the Whitelegs,
It's
acting
gotta
under
be in
Caesar's
Van
orders,
Dorn.
destroyed the new Canaanite settlements, the surviving missionaries and tribes sought refuge in Zion, sparking a new full-scale war for control of the canyon. By 2281, the conflict in Zion had reached a boiling point. The exiled Joshua Graham, formerly Caesar's right hand, sought vengeance against the Whitelegs, while his fellow missionary Daniel hoped to preserve the Tsar's innocence by fleeing the canyon.
Where's the box?
Opposing ideologies clashed when the courier arrived, drawn into the fight by the ill-fated Happy Trails Caravan Company. The courier's decisions would ultimately determine the
Where's the mystery box?
Hell yeah. Fuck stairs.
Dance upon your corpse. No extra charge.
I thought it shows all the mystery boxes on the map. Just only show the one that's on.
Highest quality standards from
I can remember how to use a map.
Long live the lazy. This is a L'Oreal Paris Everpure Gloss and
Mystery box looks
and lamination mask.
like
These products are truly incredible. This three-step process makes my hair look so shiny, smooth, and healthy. Trust me, you guys need to.
I can't even read a map, so I don't
Revolutionary experience for developers.
I don't know where the mystery
A great
box.
store. Azure DevOps and Defender for Cloud catch security issues, so you can catch more seeds.
Not zoomed in enough.
This would be my personal choice for the next setting of a Fallout game. Before the bombs fell, Texas was part of the Texas Commonwealth, a political entity that also included Arkansas. This region was known for its fierce independence and rich resources. During the Great War in 2077, Texas, like much of the world, was subjected to nuclear bombardment. However, due to its vast size, some areas remained relatively unscathed, at least initially, offering refuge to survivors. Before the Great War, Texas was still proud of it.
Hey, Bixby.
Yeah, there just isn't one. Maybe I have to flip rounds. I don't know. Because there is just not a wall, not a mystery box anywhere.
Museum kiosk in the wasteland even reminds visitors that Texas was once its own republic before being annexed by the U.S. in the 19th century. Texas pride ran deep, influencing everything from firearms manufacturing, like Red Eagle firearms in Austin, to pop culture. Even in the world of baseball, Texas had a presence. On the eve of nuclear annihilation, a Texan team was battling the Boston swatting Sultans in what would turn out to be the last ever baseball scrimmage.
Sometimes the box simply just doesn't spawn for me.
Texas's fate after the
That's kind of weird.
Sean Cassidy,
I don't want to have to like load up a whole new match just to be able to get this thing done.
There's no clear answer. Some people like Tex Rogers tried to return
It's showing box now, or
whether they made it
chance.
back is anyone's guess. Meanwhile, the death car in the Vicky and Vance casino still carries the bullet holes from a famous...
If it's not an exit, I'm just gonna have to like start up a new game. Or maybe just save and quit.
Into the wasteland. With Fallout New Vegas mentioning that
it's not an exit.
One of the oldest known groups of wasteland lawmen can trace their roots all the way back to the famous Texas wars. It sucks that we don't have a lot of info on Texas, but it's also a good thing. If
there isn't a box, then I'm gonna have to load into a new game with the launcher, which is gonna suck ass.
Parts of Fallout 76's Appalachia region in West Virginia come somewhat close. There's no canon storyline crossing into Tennessee. If you're a player who does a ton of digging into holotapes and notes, you would have found the Ladies Auxiliary Tape 8 in Boston mentioned that there are new mugs and corner store made from Tennessee.
From the mystery
You almost made a cheesecake as big as a table. No,
box
not that.
BO7.
This is going to get mugged. This stuff's going to play. Oh, yeah, right. Ernest did just get a whole lot of new mugs up at the corner store. Nice. Maybe take a seat at
I get prestige match from you.
On Observations Note from the Night of the Moth Notes discusses traversing a mountain trail in Tennessee where, quote, the wind carries a fine gray powder, which clings to my face.
Oh, I have to get off in 25 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna finish my because I can't find the launcher.
Not much else.
Oh my god.
There's only one man in all the Fallout universe with the stones to mention South Dakota, Robert McCready, who jokingly says, some strange things turn up in these places. Ever hear about that warehouse in South Dakota? Yeesh. It's hard to say what secret South Dakota hosts, aside from a shady warehouse. When there's almost no info on a specific state that we're attempting to cover, then desperate times call for desperate measures. Can you name the Fallout item that is manufactured in South Carolina? The Lonesome Road is your only clue. Oh wait, it's the MRE. If you zoom in on this pixelated item, you will find that the MREs found in New Vegas' expansion hail from Mullen, South Carolina.
Here's off.
We got nothing else to say about this place.
So,
Pennsylvania,
maybe?
Hit DLC for Fallout 3, which is set in the ruins of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, has a prominent place in Fallout lore. More recently, Fallout 76 introduced expeditions, allowing players to return to that same location.
I could join you with the launcher. Hey, I'm playing solo, so you can't even join me.
Many of whom are enslaved and forced to labor in the crumbling steel mills. A mysterious disease, often called troglodyte degeneration contagion, or TDC, afflicts many inhabitants, mutating them into trogs. While Pittsburgh was damaged by the Great War,
I'm just gonna like
total nuclear devastation seen in places like Washington D.C. or L.A. Its steel industry becomes a rare resource for forging weapons and goods in the wasteland, which is why raiders.
I have to go and load up a new game again,
control it in 22
just so I can get this launcher done.
We enter the timeline of 2102 to 2103. Though the pit is the same city from Fallout 3, the factions, visuals, and story elements differ somewhat given the earlier in-universe date. And we get a taste at how the early post-war history and its raider and labor dynamics first.
They're just not hitting me, bro.
Since many players forgoed 76.
There we go.
Entirely.
Jesus.
Is that Pennsylvania was
I'm not gonna get it done this time on.
Could be because a military operations center
get the whole thing set up, which takes like 15-20 minutes to begin with. So
during 76, we find that those who settled the foundation traveled to Appalachia from a variety of areas, including Pennsylvania, such as Aubrey Williams, the doctor. In the early post-war days, Pennsylvania may have been more pleasant than depictions by 2277, as several characters in the franchise wandered through the state unscathed. But with 150 years of time passing, the future is fairly bleak.
Anchorage was the center of a big battle, and because of this, it needed to pull resources from other states, such as the Command Forward Depot that held munitions, supplies, and armor. that was then manufactured here and then shipped off to Anchorage for battle. It was ran by U.S. Army Quartermaster General Victor Breckinridge and based out of Oregon.
Directed
General
mode,
Constantine
play
Chase,
solo,
Anchorage
Ashes of a
Command,
Dam.
encoded message 457980.
You're gonna pop the gift card.
These crates contain
I'm
only
gonna
a
go into
portion
that
of the
room and
items you
get Ted's
requested on
head.
091777.
Then I'm gonna do the
Due
whole
to the
setup.
increase
Not
in
even gonna
demand,
flip it around
we
or
were
anything.
unable to fill the entire order. Please distribute this equipment based on greatest need.
Yay!
And we'll attempt to send the rest of your request as soon as possible. Enclosed, you'll also find our new improved LAS 009 General's overcoat, although it will serve as an appropriate upgrade. General Victor Breckinridge, U.S. Army Quartermaster. Man Forward Depot, Oregon.
So we know Oregon had a militaristic contribution to the war. We also know that Dr. Morrison Rand was a professor of anthropological archaeology at a college in Oregon and then was abducted by aliens.
I'll do what you want. This is Dr. Morrison Rand, professor of anthropological archaeology at Bangor College. Humboldt, Oregon.
Yeah, I have 10 elites.
Flooding post-war was home to a
Have
chemist
10
named
elites.
Jess. They abandoned the town, describing the situation as a shit show. If an apocalyptic Walter White is leaving their customer base because it's too chaotic, then we can likely assume that Oregon isn't doing too well these days. If you've ever read this letter from Vault-Tec in Fallout 3, it specifically mentions Oklahoma in a line reading,
open the door!
A full list of Vault-Tec facilities and available accommodations in exciting locales such as Oklahoma and New Annex, Canada. Contact your local Vault-Tec representative. Do I think there's vaults in Oklahoma?
No.
Well, now I do. Of course I do. But do I also think the letter was a funny way of being more impressive than it might really be? Just like Vault-Tec does with all of its vaults? Yes.
I'm so close to Nexus.
The state of Ohio itself remains
so
uncharted in
close.
the official narrative, with no dedicated story. But that doesn't mean it isn't mentioned here and there throughout the game. If you've explored Point Pleasant in Fallout 76, the North Road Bridge is a unique location in Fallout 76. This pre-war traffic bridge once allowed passage over the Ohio River, and was built at the site of the historic Silver Bridge after its collapse in 1967, which was serving as a link between Gallipolis, Ohio, and Point Pleasant, West Virginia prior to the collapse. And sorry if I mispronounced the name in Ohio. We also get bits that raiders in Ohio had once traded with raiders from the Crater World Party, and that the recruit in the Brotherhood 1st Expeditionary Force named Initiate Norland is from Ohio too. If we want to get deeper into more Ohio-based objects from the game, the L.S. Smithman Company, a pre-war foods organization, manufactured industrial-sized shortening that can be found throughout homes in Appalachia. There's also connection to the infamous Mothman cryptid and its followers in Ohio, so there could be creepy lore ties here too. But this is really just a small theory at this point. Lee Rapid Pharmaceuticals was
I
an
have to
American
turn on the
premier
power switch,
company
duh.
that specialized in manufacturing quick-working medical supplies.
Why am I so special?
Similar to dispensers healing. War. But no official game or DLC has taken place.
I'm gonna have to get off though before I can get it because my brother hates me. So, yippee.
No canonical work has been elaborated
unless he wants to be nice and give me like
effectively, Fallout lore treats
finish
New York as a ruin so severely hit that very little is known about its current
That'd be
fate.
awesome.
There's a
And
guy
then you
named
could just
Giuseppe living out in the Appalachia that has a connection to the Big Apple. If 4 of Giuseppe's riddles are correctly
Hi there.
answered, he will confess his true reason for being in Appalachia to the Vault Dweller. His mother died in New York. He's come to Appalachia to seek out any surviving relatives from his time in Clarksburg. Former professional baseball player named Nathan Broadhurst heard that New York was worse off than where they had come from, and that the state was the location of a confirmed nuclear strike the day of the Great War. Although the Eastern Seaboard has already been done a handful of times from the Fallout team, we wouldn't want to see a ruined New York City make an appearance in the games, or maybe the Fallout TV show in the future.
Most knowledge of New Mexico is brought in from rumors and truths with the
then I go to
connection
Van
with
Dorn
Caesar's
and turn
region.
on the power there.
Caesar
Offer
himself
him more
mentioned
time,
the
it
region
helps.
expanded into several states.
He's already getting it for 4 damn hours. He can wait an extra like 20 minutes.
Legion Slave further corroborates his statement, which tells you that she was originally from a small town in New Mexico before the Legion burned it and enslaved her. Finally, our man Dale Barton explains that trading with the NCR is way too
That's the wrong way, I think. Right? Yes, it is.
Oh, can I get a single fry? Okay. Look, one. Like, just one. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, can I have a fry? Just one. One. A single one. Just one, yeah. Thank you. Actually, legendary place. Do you work here? Oh,
I'm supposed to go through that way. Offer him an extra. I'm not giving him 5.5 hours.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Oh, look at this one. Can I get one fry? Thank you. I just want to buy.
We at Steam are happy to announce that Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas is on sale for $10 each on the Steam Marketplace. Wow, that's not bad. But there is a big mystery going on with both of these games on Steam. What do you mean? Well, a lot of users are having trouble leaving reviews for Fallout 3 and New Vegas. When you try to leave a review, a Steam error appears saying you must wait until this product has been released before writing a review for it. That is interesting. Yeah, which is weird because the games are already out. It seems that the files are being replaced on the Steam Marketplace for Fallout 3 and New Vegas, which is strange that these are the only games that is having this error. Not only that, but when you search Fallout on Steam, it shows that there's 12 games available. But when you go through the results, only 10 Fallout games are shown. 2 games are missing. Well, it's almost like you guys are preparing the Steam Marketplace for remasters of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. That is speculation. You have We at Steam are happy to announce that Fallout
in the playoffs every
Drive old Tessie into the garage. But you forgot to do that. And for some reason I cannot drive backwards. Just suck at it.
Yeah. Would you cook for us for 100 quid? Yeah. Would you cook for us for 100 quid? Right, actually? We got a yes. I'm Sam. What was your name? Ann. Tim and Ann. What would you recommend?
Why? Before the spoke 10 years ago, we travelled all over the country.
Well, how far do the canals go?
2,500 miles, something like that.
How is it cooking on the boat?
It's fine. Got plenty of room.
Can you give us a little tour?
Just go down here, man. Oh my gosh, there's so much space. I'm a very lucky. She met me when she was 40. I was very drunk in the restaurant.
We're doing a cooking party in the park in London. If you want to come, we're like inviting everyone who can cook.
Maybe just go to England.
Yeah, it's definitely not as friendly as here. Like people are like waving. I didn't know we were gonna get like a full comparison.
It's Sunday. Oh, great Sunday night. That's how I registered on Sunday.
Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. I feel like having a boat is like quite a lot.
Good for me, it's good. I used to be a psychiatric nurse. Life's just evolved.
How much you want for it?
$1 million.
It's not letting me turn. What do you think is the best AR and what is the worst? I don't fucking know. Stop asking all these questions.
Listen up, Terrence. Want to start building gently, and I'm talking to Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci! Joe Pesci! Joe Pesci!
Originally, weren't they going to try and cast you in some other role?
Well, no, the original thing was that I was supposed to play that part. And then,
I forgot to flip the fucking power switch.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
Hell yeah! Fuck yeah!
I need to be doing thingies, and I'm not doing thingies because I'm sped.
I got tons of bread. Oh yeah, baby. Sweet bread, my favorite.
Yep.
Guess who's running to Steve Van Dorn? An idiot. Me.
Broken glass. What kind of broken glass you got?
Oh, why is that gotta be broken?
Damn. I was taking the bread.
Bill.
One of the most seen crops on this planet that most of you have never had is cinnamon. Real cinnamon actually only comes from Sri Lanka. That's why it's called Ceylon cinnamon. That was the cinnamon that was traded like gold, but it had to be
Why
killed
when I
by
press
hand,
infinite
which is
mouse
why it's
last
so
comment, it
expensive.
gives the option.
So when demand exploded in Europe, traders turned
The
to
option ...
cassia, which is basically Chinese cinnamon.
then it
It's
cuts
easier
off
to
right there.
process and it costs much less. That actually tastes quite nice. By the time botanists classified them as separate species, cassia had already taken over the market. So most of the cinnamon in stores is just a cheap knockoff of the ones humans started wars over, which is pretty...
Here we have our Ocean Pro battery. This is a
Remove. Because you can delete the comment. That's why.
I'm gonna level with you. I was
Oh, I already have that open. I didn't even need to come over here.
and then right before I came on stage, Tom left me. Apparently it's gonna happen and it was too expensive. So now none of this is gonna make any fucking sense. Covered in some type of slime. I don't. It's flame retardant. It's gonna set myself on fire. It's gonna be amazing. Oh my god, there is nobody like you. You are so far outside the box, it's absolute.
Hey, excuse me, mom. If your son can do one pull-up, I'll give him $10.
Also, what is up with the range after? That's what mod is. It's showing your mod.
Let's go. One. Two. No, that's okay. Oh. Wait, three reps.
Just treating myself to some
7,
deadly force.
8,
Okay.
10. 10 reps. 11. 8, 12 reps. 13. 14. Okay.
Yeah, I have to get to round 7 before I can do this. Because if I don't, then when I flip the round, he won't exist anymore. The range means moderator of the
You have to
channel.
say
Putting champagne
Yes.
with my parents' orange
every
juice.
Saturday my mom makes breakfast for my family, but today we're gonna start drinking a little.
No.
Yeah, you
Okay, well, we need laundry going, dogs need let out. I'm sorry.
Did you like the street?
Let's cover 10 pro tips for working with the cursor agent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10 dumpsters.
Should let me finish my camo grind.
Dumpster die.
Because I'm on the final weapon, Brayden. Well, that was an estimate, and I didn't expect the mystery box to break, so I had to start a whole new game. So, I blame Hydro. I mean Kyle. I blame Kyle. It's all Kyle's. No, it's Riley's. It's Riley's fault. It's Riley's fault. It's
Oh man,
always
my mom and
Riley's
dad
fault.
had one like that. The gas can he was carrying.
Yeah, candy.
It's like an old metal gas can.
Literally, I have 10 elites on this launcher until I get my camos done.
And Grandma was like, oh no, it went out. It didn't go out. The coals had just burned down into explosives. And Grandma took a can of gas.
I don't even know why I bought Mule Kick.
And he's like, she didn't want to get close to it. And the gas hit it and came back, caught the gas can on fire. She took the gas can out in the yard, ran back, woke up my dad.
Hydro.
Melted the nozzle on the gas can.
Oh, daily challenges just came out. That's the reason why getting daily challenges done.
Started.
My grandma didn't know that.
Grandma was an idiot.
Hey, don't talk about my mother.
Dad, we both know you say that.
I know, but still, she's still my mother.
And she's my grandmother.
Show some fucking respect.
Hey, you.
Just 'cause she doesn't like me doesn't mean I have to fucking hate her. And well, I mean, I don't hate her, but I'm not a fan of her.
Well, it's common sense. Don't go gas.
Well, yeah.
Fire.
No shit.
Who was also to tell you this was gonna be you?
Oh, I'd kick you. I'd be like, what the fuck? Whack! Yeah, gas! If I see you going like this with a gas can, I would front kick you to the ground, and I wouldn't care if you called the cops. Because I'd be like, they were about to die. I saved their life.
Hydro, are you alive? No, he's not.
We have done like, Why did you just front kick that child? He was gonna throw gas on a fire. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Like, he actually threw the gas.
That was just my reaction. Like, this
Grabs the
chick.
gas can, just throws it onto the fire.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It smells so great out.
Yeah, and it's really cold. Like, really windy.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Mystery perk. Virtual trade.
The Wrangler doesn't just drop Lucy and the...
Okay, I'm almost able to start grinding again. See, once everything's set up, it'll take me like 20 minutes, Brayden. You already get it for an extra hour, anyway. Actually, extra 2 hours. So, yes.
It's an extra hour.
You get it for 4 hours. No, you get it for an extra 2 hours.
350 million years ago.
I told him he gets it in for 4 hours. That's worth it. I've been on it for 2 hours and 54 minutes.
Everything.
I'm about to finish my thingy, but it's gonna take like 20-some minutes.
You're not getting it for an extra 20 minutes.
You get it
if you
for...
get an extra 20 minutes, I'm getting it for an extra hour.
Okay. Okay.
Fine, I get 5 hours.
Okay. So you get it until like
Alright, so
5:30.
Today's video is all about
He
using
gets it
and
until 5:30.
No big introduction needed. I'll be giving it some interesting
That 20 minutes is just an estimate.
Okay, but if it's longer, he gets it longer.
Okay.
How long you get?
Yarksy, your little brother is special. Yes, he is. Okay, now I get...
Was that Carl that said I'm special?
That was Hydro.
Oh, Hydro. I guess Hydro would say that. And Kyle, I know Kyle can be talking if he says I'm special. He's talking to Dimitri, Lord's brother.
Oh,
Have you ever seen a mod, Kyle?
Oh, no. Not me, you meat stick.
Exactly.
Give me telling you.
But meat stick in his head.
You need to not talk like that.
Am I wrong and you wrong?
I can't say that you already are, but you should.
Well, 9 more elites, Brayden, and then you can have it.
Okay. However long I don't get it, I'm timing that time by 30.
Okay.
I said this.
Okay.
So every minute you go over. Go up 30, he gets 3.
Okay.
Oh, boom. We can even smell again.
Summer.
Oh, I'm number 1 in the event again. When I get back on at like 6 o'clock.
Now there's 100+ weekly options. Every meal is just made.
I don't think I'm going to invite you for the last elite anymore, Kyle. Just because that's going to add an extra 30 minutes onto how long I have to wait to get on.
I had to get on at 6. You probably could have finished all those 3 guns in your next round.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to get it done this time.
You wanted to.
Boom, boom, boom.
My dog is Boomer Boom.
Are you capitalist spy?
Are you capitalist spy?
I'm Brinley. I'm a progressive
No one likes
from
you,
the future. My pronouns are she, her.
Pronouns?
Wait.
This is guy that went communist Russia. People died in bloodlines.
Don't even think that's a word yet.
Oh, good.
She is woman to be
Okay. You have to flip the round, and then I have to kill the elite.
I'm from the year
And I have to do it again, then 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 again. I think that was 9 times.
By then, our worldwide plan for communist rule will come to fruition, no doubt.
Well, communism is making great progress in American colleges, but every college student is a raging communist. But unfortunately, most Americans still consider communism to be bad. I know, right?
If the mystery box wouldn't have broken, you probably would have had it in the next 5 minutes. But the mystery box had to break for some reason. What was the name of that website that gives meta builds? COD Mutiny. COD Mutiny.
So many questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna spawn this in before I flip the round. Just so that when I flip the round, he will be permanently in the thing when I spawn in.
So, do Soviets have universal healthcare?
No, they have no health care. If you're going to die, we put you in camp.
In the manuals.
Do Soviets have affordable housing?
People are assigned to them.
That's not sad on it.
What did you?
God Mutiny, that's how you spell it. It's also an app. Yeah, that's what I was using. I have all my camos and stuff tracked in that.
Like lots of them.
Wait.
Well, that's fire. By the way, what's this shuttle for?
That is a surprise.
Fucking launcher's terrible. It's pack 1, and it's that bad.
That's a surprise tool.
Anyways. 8 more.
Is one of our great accomplishments. This labor cabinet provides free jobs to millions of underprivileged families.
Amazing. Each accordion his ability, to each accordion his need.
8 more elites, guys. 8 more elites.
Helping to find homes for homeless dogs? Ooh, a DEI director?
I break rocks for 16 hours a day.
For good, decent living wage, right?
For the love of their country.
Oh. Well, at least they don't have to make any Zoom calls, I guess.
Next.
Yes, that's making a Zoom call.
This is one of our many perfect government-run grocery stores. The brand was hungry here in Mother Russia.
Nice.
The government controls all the means of production and distribution.
That's amazing. There's this candidate for mayor in New York City back in my time proposing government-run grocery stores. I'm excited to see
8 more of you, Uber Klaus. And then I don't have to look at your ugly face ever again, technically. I'm still gonna have to look at his ugly face.
1980s. You died in 1953.
I do?
How about I was the one?
Chernobyl is the ground achievement of communist development. A plant that can make cheap, efficient energy to power all of them. Built to the very highest communist standards. Nothing left to chance.
You're still Jewish. You're still Jewish.
Reflects the glory.
Nice gonna smile and I'll show.
What's your height?
Why is that alarm beeping and why are people running away?
Yes.
Now you see the glory of our wonderful Soviet empires. In fact, I have 100% approval.
Are you sure it's 100%? I saw a political dissident look at the approaches.
I saw a political dissident in the protest sign. Ow!
I have 100% approval rate.
7 more.
See, that's how they did
About
it.
your job assignment in Soviet Russia.
So freaking close.
Equity. Can I please be
Donald Trump's
a
dictator.
salsa instructor?
He was a dictator that happened to every
Or I
protester
could take a
that
gap
was
year
ever.
and finally learn how to play the oboe. Lifelong dream. Or I'll finally have time to work on my Bridgerton fan art. You know, something that's mine.
What? Mine. Mine. Yes.
I can complete this event now, too.
You find something along those lines.
There's NEXUS. Nuke assault.
No accessory says more about a man than his timepiece. All
Event
wristwatches
complete.
have the same basic job. They tell time, but they vary significantly in the.
I'm not going to get first in this event.
Watson automatic field watch.
Well, if I do, that'd be pretty neat. But like, I'm not going for first.
Says something about your values.
I'm just going for
doing the right thing.
like him,
It's difficult or unpopular.
just so I have
You
it.
know that the easiest way is rarely the right way. You're disciplined, hardworking, and responsible. You love your family, your country, and your God. The Watson Watch is more than a fashion statement.
Bingo.
It's for the man who knows what time is.
Okay.
It's water.
Window.
Punch. Tropical mango punch.
When I'm like 2 off, y'all need to get Finneball back in here, bro.
Your Dutchie too. And follow your get your biggest refund. Only 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns all. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and student loan interest. File now.
Let me get my boy Jay Slays back in here too, bro. Six more elites.
The Fallout franchise has a long and complex history and timeline that has been expanding its post-apocalyptic future ever since the original games released back in 1997. With 4 mainline games, a handful of spin-offs, and now a TV show that's set within the same universe, the series has a big, meaty timeline to wrap your head around. Interplay in Bethesda's bleak bonkers franchise has a megaton of lore that spans centuries and even overlaps with our own real-world timeline. But how exactly does it all tie together? Well, despite the mainline games rolling in a roughly chronological order, it can all get a little bit confusing, especially with all the extra world building and timeline diversions that happen years before the games even take place. Not to mention a handful of games that are now considered non-canon and have mostly been thrown out of the timeline. I'll explain that in more detail a little later on. And with the TV show extending the timeline out further into the future, there's a lot to get through, so I better get straight into it. Naturally, there will be spoilers for the TV show as well, which I'll call out. So consider this your warning. Hey, my name's Adam, and there was no better time than now to dive into the lore of Fallout. So I break down and explain the franchise's timeline. Our timeline kicks off in the mid-20th century in a post-World War II world that looks very much like our own. But that is all about to change. You see, the world of Fallout diverges from our own in the period after World War II at some point between 1945 to 1961, and imagines a technologically advanced world steeped in the design aesthetics of the 1950s, hence all the retro-futuristic vibes. Despite this, our own history and Fallout share a few key moments. Namely, the US entering the Vietnam War in the mid-1960s, and a heightening of tensions in the Cold War. But in 1969, the similarities come to an abrupt end, and the Fallout franchise branches off in its own unique direction. Yet, with the threat of communism looming large in Fallout's America, the US makes the radical decision to reshape itself from 50 states into 13 Commonwealths. While this plan kinda works in that none of the 13 Commonwealths become communist, it does turn the country into a volatile cesspit of political strife, hunger, and unrest. But the hostile intensity of this new political environment, coupled with the ever-rising temperature of the Cold War, leads the US to make huge technological advancements in the fields of AI and robotics. Harnessing the atomic power that brought World War II to a close brings about inventions that used to be consigned to the realm of science fiction. And at the forefront of these technological leaps is one
Audio delay goes hard.
He was born in the year
Probably.
2020. House grows up to become a leader in the robotic space, and he eventually sets up a company by the name of Robco, who become quite instrumental to the world of Fallout.
Right, it doesn't do
Among
shit.
their most notable creations are the Protectrons, the Sentry Bots, Fallout 3's Liberty 5, and the iPhone.
5 more elites.
But despite all these nifty bits of tech, the threat of nuclear war still looms large over the world of Fallout.
My boy just
By
went
April
live.
2052, things have gotten so dire on the global scene that a new war takes hold of the world, the resource war. With fossil fuels running on empty, the superpowers of the world start to fight over the limited reserves that they have left. Europe declares war on the Middle East in a bid to lay claim to the region's bountiful supply, while in the Western Hemisphere, the US invades Mexico, annexes Canada, and has to defend its Alaskan territory from the armies of China. And this resource war naturally sets off the spark that leads to the nukes dropping. But I'm getting ever so slightly ahead of myself. You see, before we get to the fateful day of nuclear devastation, we have to talk about Fallout's iconic faults. The year is now 2054 and international tensions are sky high. Reading the room, the US government and a secretive organisation known as the Enclave commissions Vault-Tec and Robco to start work on a little something known as Project Safehouse. This involves building 122 public vaults across America, with each vault capable of housing 1,000 US citizens from a potential nuclear cataclysm. Well, that's the official story anyway. In the years preceding the Great War of 2077, most notably Vault 76, which opens on the 300th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Across the nation,
Hydro,
local
once I get
citizens
Nexus,
are
can you like
lucky or
do the
unlucky, depending on
YouTube clip
question,
thingy and clip
future
it for me?
population.
That'd be awesome.
Vault-Tec is quite a prominent
Clip
enterprise
me
at this
getting
point in
Nexus.
time, to the point where they're basically the biggest company in the US. And in the Fallout TV show, we get a closer look at the inner workings of the company through the eyes of Cooper Howard, played by Walton Goggins.
It what? There's like a thing that says clip like down underneath stream somewhere. Just when I get Nexus Horizon, do that and
Hollywood star who's basically the John Wayne or Clint Eastwood of the Fallout timeline. His wife Barb, however, is one of Vault-Tec's leading executives, and pretty much in charge of the aforementioned Project Safehouse, which has all been up and running by the time of the pre-war sections of the telly show. Anyway, Barb encourages her Hollywood husband to help advertise the vaults to the American masses, with one photo shoot in particular inspiring the company's future mascot, Vault Boy, a picture-perfect blonde lad with a gleaming smile and a big thumbs up. Thanks, Coop. But as Coop learns more about Vault-Tec, he becomes disillusioned with the company's message, and eventually meets with a radical group seeking to undermine the megacorp. And so Coop starts spying on his wife, which leads to him overhearing a handful of major revelations. In a meeting with some of the US's biggest players, including Robco's Robert House, among others, he learns the horrifying truth behind the vaults and their bizarre social experiments. Not only that,
SMG sucks ass.
Tend to drop the bomb themselves to guarantee their business model. The twisted bastards. Anyway, all of this eventually leads us to the fateful date of
4 more elites.
2077. The day when the bombs fell. With the resource war reaching a fever pitch, the superpowers of the world started launching nukes at each other, and in the space of 2 short hours pretty much destroyed the entire world. Naturally, the vast majority of the planet's population straight up died. But the aftermath of the fallout brought about just as much devastation, as a never-ending storm of black rain lashed the nuclear wastelands and poisoned the world with high levels of radiation, which in turn killed scores of old species and created, new ones to replace them. And this brings our grim history lesson to an end, as we reach the prologue of Fallout 4, which takes place on the day that the world ended. Yet before you've even got time to finish your morning coffee, a Vault-Tec representative turns up at your door and asks you, the player character, aka the sole survivor, a few personal questions about your future. Good thing too is a few short minutes later the first nukes start to fall in the US, and you, your spouse, and your infant son Sean are whisked off to the local vault, number 111. And just in the nick of time as well, as a nuclear blast eviscerates the horizon as you descend into the underground vault. The sole survivor and his family don the iconic blue and yellow vault suit and settle in for a long, peaceful sleep in a cryogenic chamber. We'll catch up on their slumber every 200 odd years.
So freaking close. So freaking close.
Nuclear devastation.
Literally only 4 more elites.
Yeah, happening concurrently to the blast back in Boston is the total nuclear obliteration of Los Angeles, as seen in the prologue of the film.
Look at this thing pack too, just because it sucks ass.
Who's fallen from the heights of his Hollywood career to become, well, a glorified children's entertainer. He's performing at a birthday party at a swanky LA villa overlooking the skyscrapers of downtown Los Angeles. Said skyscrapers are not long for this world though, as the horizon is inevitably lit up by the harrowing sights of mushroom clouds. With the sky falling down on the city of angels, Hoot scoops his young daughter up onto his horse in an ill-fated attempt to escape the nuclear devastation. We'll catch back up with Hoot later on in the timeline, but before that, let's get our first taste of the irradiated wastelands. The first vault to open, that we know of at least, is Vault 76. It opens 25 years after the Great War, on Reclamation Day 2102. Situated in the Appalachians of West Virginia, Vault 76
3 more.
is the bravest minds that the USA has to offer, which makes it ironic if you choose one as your intelligence, but that's a moot point. Tasked with repopulating the wastelands of West Virginia, the clever little citizens of Vault 76 head on out into, well, a bit of a lifeless, lonely world. Well, at least that was the case when the multiplayer game originally launched. You see, non-player characters, or NPCs, didn't start populating the game until the Wastelanders DLC launched, but I'm getting ahead of myself again. Anyway, the player character is given a secret mission by the Vault Overseer, a mission to secure a metric ton of nuclear weaponry. Only there's a bit of a problem in the Appalachians. In the 25 or so years since nuclear devastation, a plague of beasts known as the Scorch have taken control of the lands. Mind controlled by
As Kaylin said, Nexus is something I cut off.
And so the bulk of Fallout 76's narrative sees the player character tracking down a way to destroy the Scorch. And the answer, as we all know, is to nuke them.
Nexus is on the horizon.
En route to this endgame, the player character eventually discovers that the Scorch might actually have been created in a lab. But despite this revelation, the plan is still to nuke the ever-living crap out of them. And after they kill the Scorch Beast Queen thing, the connection to the rest of the Scorch breaks. Only there be treasure in them hills, bud. Also, the rumours go in the first DLC expansion for Fallout 76 called Wastelanders. Yet, as I mentioned before, with the threat of the Scorch extinguished, people start to return to the area in dribs and drabs. And 2 major factions begin to emerge out of the rabble. The Settlers and the Raiders. Rumours of a vast treasure lead the player character to discover the existence of Vault 79, which basically houses the entire gold reserves of the US in one tiny living space.
This is stupid. I want to
step either the Settlers or the Raiders, and heads off to raid Vault 79. Depending on your decision making, you can choose to spread the wealth any number of ways, most of which will just break the delicate balance of power in the area between the 2 factions.
I'm gonna get lunch after I get Nexus. I want to look at Nexus in Homestead before I get off, though, and Apocalypse.
The first is the introduction of a Fallout franchise staple, the Brother.
For every minute past 12:30 that I'm on, I lose. My brother gets 3 extra minutes to play. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Technologically advanced pre-war weaponry and kits, and they're often seen sporting that great big hulking tank-like power.
Okay.
Anyway, they set up their base of operations in West Virginia in the old Atlas Observatory, which they rechristened Fort Atlas, as that's presumably got more of an army vibe to it. As the player character, you can ally yourself with the Brotherhood in a bid to help keep the Wastelanders of the Appalachian safe, and or help the Brotherhood
there we go.
down on the
2 freaking more elites.
And lastly, for Fallout 76 are the Expeditions, which takes the player character away from West Virginia to visit the ruins of Pittsburgh, affectionately known as the Pit, and Atlantic City.
For bells 5, 7, and 9, the Flux Cravings boxes take you on lavish adventures.
If a patient takes the proper preventive measures, we can keep our enamel for a lifetime. If patients use Pronamel clinical enamel trim, It will actually help to protect the enamel for a lifetime. So I would recommend Pronamel Clinical Enamel Strength to all patients. TurboTax locations are now open in your neighborhood. So, look out for taxes to your straight to the bank. Now, local experts do your taxes with 100% accuracy. I need to find my daughter. Let's do what we do. I will hunt you down and stick a piece of dynamite right at first. From the wastelands of West Virginia, we travel west to the remnants of California in the year 2161 for the events of the very first Fallout game. Here we witness the story of the Vault Dweller, a citizen of the ill-fated Vault 13.
This is literally the
a big one.
second to last time I have to load it in.
Controls their water processing unit has given up the ghost. And it's the Vault Dweller's job to venture into the wastelands and locate a new one. This mission takes the Vault Dweller to the ruins of the nearby Vault 13, and then onwards to Vault 12, which is located underneath the city known as Space, which is populated by ghouls. Humans who've become
Took way too long. It took basically the same amount of time it took me to do Singularity.
Dweller finds a replacement chip to solve Vault 13's water problem.
But also, most of the people who've done it already had like a shit ton of arguments unlocked from BO6.
Important townships in the whole series. But now it's a humble little place that's managed to establish itself as a thriving little community. We'll catch up with this place a few times in the timeline, but let's just say its future is not looking bright. Only there's a lurking threat in the wastelands of California, a contingent of mutants that proliferate throughout the world known as super mutants.
Nexus is literally on my tip.
This movement through the children of the cathedral, which is headed up by a super mutant people.
One more elite. One more elite. One more elite. One more elite. One more elite.
Conspiracy within the cathedral. You see, it turns out that the Master is capturing humans and turning them into super mutants using something known as the Forced Evolutionary Virus, or FEV, which is contained within a series of peaks that glow with an unhealthy green glow, which just screams danger to me. Anyway, as Fallout is a classical RPG, you can see about this mission in a handful of different ways, with the ultimate end goal of destroying the vats of green FEV goop and neutralizing the super mutant threat. And for all the Vault Dwellers' efforts, you'd think that they'd be cheered back into Vault 13 as a hero, right? Wrong. The Overseer
one more elite, bro.
The Vault Dweller entry back
Kyle, you here?
On the grounds that he's worried that your actions will inspire future generations
you better
to leave
both
the
be
Vault
here.
and undermine all the hard work of keeping it going strong. And so Fallout comes to an end with the Vault Dweller exiled back into the wastelands.
Kyle. Say here if you're here.
All of which brings us to the year 2197.
You too,
the year in
Hydro.
which Fallout Tactics
Assuming you're here.
And this is where the timeline gets a little funky. Tactics isn't canon. Some elements of the story are canon.
I don't have to flip the round.
The gist of Tactics is that it
I don't have to flip the round. 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 I don't have to flip the round.
The Brotherhood and help them move across the country from Chicago down to Colorado.
Can't fumble and accidentally kill the elite with the wrong weapon though, so I have to be dialed. Okay.
References to the Brotherhood's operations in the Midwest
What the
series. And all of this is further confused by another game, helpfully called Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, which launched on consoles of...
There we go. Pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up.
In short,
pop up. Level up.
These games in the grand scheme of things.
Okay, I'm getting murdered. There's Nexus Horizon.
After a non-canonical detour, we're back on the West Coast in the year 2241, the events of Fallout 2.
I'm gonna pop himself and let them murder me again.
He eventually settles in a village called Aurora, where he has a family and 80-odd years down the line, he pops up with one of his
better flip that, Hydro.
He goes by the grandiose name of...
You better flip that.
Much like their ancestor, the Chosen One is tasked with saving their community, in this case Aurora, which is something from the effects of a devastating drought. And so
it took 14 years.
The world to find something that is known as the Garden of Eden kit.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at both the cameras before
it is capable of creating life out of
Well, nothing. Although, as the advert says, results may vary.
Okay.
Anyway, the Chosen One ventures out in search of the gap and eventually comes across the remains of Vault 13, which has now become infested with
Infestation Collector, Infestation Camo, Nexus Horizon Camo. I got 50k XP for that since double
which the
XP.
Chosen One can visit in Fallout 2. Not content with being just a thriving community,
That calling card looks awesome. I'm gonna put that on. Profile, calling card, not calling card, showcase. Be calling this. Calling card. Let me find this calling card.
Remember the NCR, they'll become very important. Upon returning home to report on their findings, the Chosen One discovers that Arroyo has been taken over by an organization called the Enclave, which is basically made up of what's left of the US government.
There it is.
A cache of sophisticated technology and weaponry.
Send me that clip on Discord if you clicked it, my dream. Okay, now I get to go to private match and look at these camos.
And so that becomes the Chosen One's core mission. Take down the Enclave and save the poor citizens of Arroyo. They set about this by charting a course on a giant ship to the Enclave's base of operations, an offshore oil rig where they discover that both the residents of Arroyo and Vault 13 are being held captive. To make matters worse, the Enclave have evolved the nasty FEV from the original game into an airborne virus, which will help them maintain their control over the local population. The Chosen One naturally throws a spanner into the works, saves the Arroyo and Vault 13.
I'm just gonna make like a brand new class on the AK or something.
The President of the US to boot. And with this happy ending, the combined forces of Vault 13
create a new class.
make a prosperous community together with the aid of a newly found gap. Just don't mention those devastating death scores.
I'm just gonna put it on here. Alright, it would be in Universal. Other camos. Nexus Horizon. Okay. Then I'm just gonna. I made. Just send a link to the Discord server, bro.
Layouts in the prologue of that game. Kicking off in 2258, Fallout 3's prologue starts right at the very beginning.
Okay, now I'm gonna look at both these camos.
As they're brought into the world and into the arms of their father, voiced by Liam Neeson and his wonderful Irish purr.
Boy, we've got a son.
It's like send it in the
chat. For the next 16 years, we see the Wanderer grow up, toddling around their playpen, having their 10th birthday, and sitting their GOAT exams as a teenager. Life seems pretty idyllic in Vault 101. Well, as idyllic as you can get.
Bro. This looks fire.
Can't believe it.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the other side to look at it.
Hits the fan in Vault 101, and the Lone Wanderer turns home soon.
Why does it say 256 on the map?
Yet things go sideways for the Wanderer, but they're awoken to be told that their father has left the vault. Something that has never happened before in Vault 101. Although that will prove to be a fib, I'll explain.
Nexus Horizon. This shit looks fire.
Is forced to flee for their safety and into the surrounding capital wasteland. The irradiated remains of the land surrounding Washington.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's a real out of the frying pan and into the
oh my god. If I could like turn up my graphics, that'd be awesome and make it look like even more beautiful, but I can't do all that. Now, here's, okay, I need to shoot it more. Here's Apocalypse, not Apocalypse, Infestation.
Chief among them, the town of Megastar.
My god.
Nuclear bomb buried in the foundations.
They're beautiful.
The remnants of Washington, D.C., which houses the Galaxy News.
Okay, I have to get off.
The top lads, and
3.5 hours.
Christened Rivet City. While chatting with Colin Moriarty, one of the inhabitants of Megaton, the Lone Wanderer discovers
bye Hydro, bye Kyle.
Their parents